Okay, when you have your clay, you're going to get your canvas sheet, your section of clay, a rolling pin, a cup of water at your table, and then I will give you a variety of carving tools. Okay, these will be to cut out as well as add visual textures to your clay. We are making an owl. To cut out for the circle, you will have a stencil that I will give you as well. Okay, the first step is to roll out your section of clay, and when you start, I like to go in threes. Roll one section about 3 times, flip it, roll 3 more times. The reason we do this is so you end up with a piece of clay that's not long and skinny. You have something that can fit on the circle. If you end up having, like, it's really long or skinny one direction, you may want to go more than 3 times one way. Like this one. Mine's long and skinny, so I'm going to push it to it's more of a rectangle. And what you want to do with your clay is you want to keep rolling it until it is big enough to fit on the stencil. Oops. If you have something like that, you can keep flattening it out. If it sticks to the rolling pin, work slowly. If it rips, it's not a problem. We can easily smooth it back. And if you have maybe a section that has a thin spot over here, since we are rolling it flat and able to push out any air bubbles, you can take some of the clay and kind of piece it together over here because you're able to roll on top. So even though you're stacking clay, you'll be able to push out the air bubbles. Okay, it is now big enough for my stencil. So I lay that on top and I take one of the carving tools and I'm going to cut out my circle. Your extra clay around the outside can be used for extra pieces for your owl and extra clay at the end. All right, we've got our beautiful circle. We are going to make our owl. We are attaching clay. So you're going to use your water to score and slip. The first thing you're going to do is up here at the top of your circle. Score. Oh, actually, I take that back. We're going to do the sides. So I'm going to do this. Haha, look at that. Easily fixed. Okay, so I'm going to score the sides. Both sides of my circle. Just like so. Add some water on. And then I'm going to fold them over. When I fold them, I'm going to leave a little bit of space here in the center and then press down. Make sure you press here in the center. The center, if you start here and then press outward, any air pockets you have here will get pushed out to the edges and you won't have a wing explode or anything like that. Then fold over the other side. They can touch or you can have a space in the center. Either way works fine. If when you fold them over, maybe the edges of your clay crack, you can just take a little bit of water and smooth them out. Okay? All right. Those are my wings. Now I'm going to do the head. I'm going to score at the top of my circle. Add water for slip. Score, slip, and then stick. And I fold down just like this. Okay? Make sure you press down on this spot so you don't end up with any air pockets. Okay? Now we have the head, wings, and body of our owl. The other parts that you're going to do, you can take some of the clay that you had and you can use these to make the feet and wings. And how I like to do that is I start out with a rectangle shape, long and skinny, kind of like that. And I just simply cut out triangles. So one triangle, 2 triangles, and 3 triangles. Okay, I'm going to use these for my beak and my feet. So I'm going to score one side. And then I'm going to attach this one up here for the beak. Make sure you actually attach it to the head part and not the body. Okay, and then you can press him down. And then for the feet, we're going to do them the opposite direction that we did for our beak, because the pointy part is going to go up at the top. You can have them sit right on top, or you can have them hang down, whichever you'd like. We're going to attach. And you also have the option too, if you know exactly where yours is going to be, you can score the actual owl itself. And then attach on the feet. Okay? So that's all of the attaching that you're going to end up doing. The next thing you want to do is for the eyes. And you can use your carving tool here to make the eyes. I will also have, let's see if I've got any in here. I know that I do. I will also have straws. Ah, there we are. We'll also have straws that you can use to press in for the eyes as well. If you just simply press, they'll make a circle. Or if you press down a little ways and kind of give them a spin, sometimes they'll pull out. This one didn't. Let me see if I can get the other side too. He kind of wants to. Okay, you can do something like that. Okay. Remember, for your owls, you'll have a big circle and an outside circle. Any place that you mess up and you want to smooth out, you can. Another thing that you can do is also to add on kind of the horns for like a horned owl. You can do 2 more triangles and add them on here at the top. Or you can just simply kind of press them and make wings like that. Okay? The other thing you can do before I'm done here is some of my other carving tools have really great textures here that you can use for visual texture for the wings and stuff. I'm going to show you 2 different ones. This one here kind of has a circle, and this one here has a jagged edge. Okay, so for that, you don't want to press down too much. This could be something that you decide you want to do before you fold your wings over. You could add this visual texture onto the circle before you do the wings. That would be fine. Okay. The other one you can do, like if you have something that has a curved edge like this, so this one would work. So with this one would be to simply press. This adds on for feathers. Okay, so those are the things you're going to do. You're going to fold over for the wings, fold over for the head, attach a triangle for the beak and the feet, do eyes. The options that you have, you could do horns if you'd like, and I'll have different options that you have to have for a visual texture. You have to have at least one visual texture. So you could do something just here, or you could do something here, or you could do something both. You can also add on kind of feathers here. Some of those owls kind of have some of those feathers there. You can add on talons here at the bottom. Okay. The last step that you're going to do is carefully pick up your owl, and on the back, you guys are going to gently write your initials. So you're not pressing, carving in, because this is thin. If you press too hard, you'll make a hole. But just drag the tool across the surface, just like that, and then you'll put it over on the clay drying rack. Okay?